7. Currently, humidity at 78%, winds out of the southeast at 4 miles an hour. Pressure at 29.95, visibility at 10 miles. Right now, overcast skies and 60 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
A pleasant good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
How do?
KO Wednesday, Ken Odie here. I think both of you understand now that I have a small drinking problem.
We've seen it.
Yeah, I missed my mouth with my bucket of coffee, and there appears to be I have kind of a nice bridge, sort of a barrier between me and my pants.
Well, you know what that name means now.
What's that mean?
You got to go to them classes.
What classes? Oh, drinking? No, I'm not doing that.
Remedial classes.
I missed my mouth. How do you miss this mouth? Not easily, but I've got my whole front of my shirt is wet.
Mark, I sent you the memo last night on the red shirt.
You didn't get it.
I did not get it.
You must have already been
Well, I had a
asleep.
red shirt on yesterday.
Oh.
But here's the thing. You guys are probably chasing shirt. I gotta go in.
I read it twice.
Yeah, on my
Okay.
commentary on the blog. When I was talking about
shirt.
Tiger Woods chasing skirt, I misspelled it, so it's chasing shirt. Makes no
okay.
sense whatsoever, does it?
All right, no, it doesn't.
All right, well, I'll go change that during the break.
Did Tiger win?
Yes.
I
Well,
hadn't,
you know,
I hadn't heard.
You
Yeah.
could have said chasing jacket, and that
Yeah.
might have worked.
He
caught that.
he achieved that.
Yeah. Hey, we've got a special guest later on this hour.
I think Representative Bailey
He is here now.
Okay, well, he's going to look in on us
Yep.
before the hour's out. So we're
you
going
betcha.
to have a few minutes.
So
just
we may push trivia up just a little bit.
We can do
depending
that.
on when he's available.
we
so-
can do that.
Okay.
Does he want to do trivia?
He might want to join us for trivia.
We
He's a smart guy.
not often do we have a state representative
Yeah.
do that, so we could do that.
We'll have celebrity trivia today.
Let's talk about smart guys. How dumb is it to keep pitching to Christian Yelich?
Go Cubs, go.
Oh man, well, 8. Well, yeah, that's going to help the Cubs.
We're only a game and a half back of you now.
This guy is. Put him on first base, please.
Yeah.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my
8
life.
home runs against the Cardinals this season.
It's no.
He's
it's
hit
a
a home
no-brainer.
run in 6 straight games against the Cardinals.
So we're going to get a
Man.
new football field, huh, Odie?
We are.
Yeah.
New
I like it.
surface.
I like it. If you've seen
you-
the field in Carmine,
Yes.
it is just
Top notch.
I mean, there's artificial turf.
Yes.
And then just below it is Bermuda grass.
And
Okay.
a lot of people will tell you that the Bermuda grass, as far as a player
Oh, yeah.
safety,
Yeah.
is better than turf.
I
don't know if
remember
that's
playing.
true or not,
I
but
remember playing on some turf fields back in the day, and it was like playing on concrete
Mm-hmm.
with some green outdoor carpet on it. There was no give or anything to it. I mean,
and if you slide on it, it causes a nasty burn.
oh yeah,
What happens though if it rains?
What do you mean?
You can't be letting JV games.
Bermuda grass. The roots, if I'm not mistaken, the roots on Bermuda grass run pretty deep, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
It's
stout.
not going to rip up left and right.
It's
No.
a robust field. Well, it comes out in sections. You just go back and replace your divot.
Yeah, just
gonna
just
take-
like on the, on the.
I'm not
on the
trying to be a
fairway.
Like a
Jordan.
Saturday morning, someone will be down there, out
Yeah.
there on the field,
Fixing it.
fixing it.
Okay, all right.
It's
I think it'll look
easily
great. I'm
maintained
not
field.
being negative in the least.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
All right, I got to ask this one before we get into other matters. There seems to be you haven't launched into this, have you? You're the great provocateur of Facebook conflict. The Lakeside Park Lake has become a topic.
It's
Topic
become a topic of
again.
interest.
So what do you think?
Well,
I mean, should we invest in putting that lake back in the article
I'm
in the
sure
papers was $1 million?
The new program that the city's involved with the community, that may be a project, and you can put resources in place to do a study on it and see what's going on with it. Is it feasible? Will it be $1 million? Obviously, Mr. Quindry thinks it is.
Go right ahead.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Good morning.
Morning.
For FYI for you guys, Bermuda grass requires lots and lots of water and high, hot heat.
All right.
All right.
sunshine.
I was thinking it's going to take a little bit more care.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
it will.
okay.
Well, the
It-
sprinkler system's going to help that.
yeah.
Yeah, but it will. You won't believe the amount of water that you have to get Bermuda grass to germinate, and then once it gets germinated, it really likes 90-degree plus weather.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I know very little about
You
Bermuda grass.
Well, you know, wet. Apparently, we live in a rainforest, and you know, probably Monday after Easter, it's going to be 90.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to happen.
It's
going
going
to
to happen
overnight.
quick. It's going to happen. Yeah, it will happen overnight.
But it'll take a couple of years for it to reach its full potential or whatever.
Right. Yeah. But it is still
The way they did it at Carmi is they killed the grass that was out there and then reshaped the field with a new,
put
cr-
a
with
new
new crown.
crown on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they put
And,
sprigs in and
Yeah,
let
they're
it
called,
go.
what they call stolons.
Yeah, I don't know.
They wet it down, and they had a machine go through there and
put the sprigs.
drop these down. And
when I
and they-
when I hear stolen, I think of some German pastry.
yeah,
You know. So, all right, let's get to the bucket of bunk.
There it is, right in my hand. William Holden was born on this date back in 1918. He died at the age of 63
Tough guy.
in 1981. Big box office draw, 1950s and 60s. Academy Award for Stalag 17. He was also in some great ones like Sabrina, the original Sabrina, Bridge over the River Kwai, Network, one of my favorites, with him in it. His wife died, and he took up with Stephanie Powers.
From Heart to Heart.
Yeah, she must have been 25 years younger than him.
I would think so.
And stayed with him for 9 years until he died. He was the best man at Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan's wedding.
Oh, there's a trivia question.
That is a trivia.
Isn't that
question.
interesting?
Yeah.
He got into an accident in Italy in 66 that killed another driver, got charged with reckless homicide, got an 8-month suspended sentence. Had a little problem with alcoholism.
Yeah. Well, you know, all those stars back in the day, smoking and alcohol.
Yeah,
I think they had to change a venue to Chicago.
yeah, that would have helped him. Harry Reasoner on this date, born in 23.
He did the CBS Evening News.
He also
didn't
did ABC for a while.
Yeah.
Died at 68 in 1991. Founder of 60 Minutes, one of the founders. 7 kids, 2 wives, 3 Emmys, 2 operations for lung cancer. You know why.
Because he smoked and drank.
CBS, he started with CBS in 1948. He was a major part of the JFK coverage back in 63.
Okay.
Don Kirshner.
Don Kirshner's rock concert.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Died in 2011 at the age of 76.
He was-
Music producer, publisher, created the Monkees.
And he was also the announcer on the what's the show? The Puppet.
Oh,
Howdy Doody. He was an announcer on the
that
Howdy Doody
early
show.
I had no idea of that.
I think he played the circus ringleader.
You're kidding.
No,
he's
That's amazing.
serious.
look it up.
There's another one. There's another trivia question.
The man with
Don Kirshner.
the golden ear, he was called. He created the Monkees, the rock group Kansas, and the Archies. He formed Al Don Music with a partner and discovered Carole King, Neil Sedaka, Neil Diamond, Paul Simon. It's amazing.
They're okay.
He found Tony Orlando, too. I don't know if he found Dawn. But he is in the Rock Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Our one live person that we're going to talk about today in birthdays, Jennifer Garner, 47 today.
Oh yeah, does the commercials.
What do you have in your pocket?
Yeah. What's in your wallet?
Yes.
Capital One.
Supporting role in Pearl Harbor. She was on the TV show Alias. I didn't think, I'm surprised she's that old.
James Garner's daughter.
Was she?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's
I
right.
didn't know that.
Yeah. She was married to Ben Affleck.
Yeah, they have 3 kids. Divorced in 18 from him. She was in also Dallas Buyers Club. Okay. All right. So, other dates of interest on this date, rather, in April 17. Horses were first brought to the colonies in 1629. 1864, the U.S. Civil War General Grant banned the trading of prisoners. 1941, Igor Sikorsky accomplished the first successful helicopter. Yes. 1964, the Mustang was born.
The Mustang.
67, the Joey Bishop Show premiered. He had been, of course, a backup for Johnny Carson.
With Regis Philbin.
Was he?
Yeah,
that was his
straight
man?
guy.
I
Yeah,
didn't
that was his
realize
guy.
that.
Wow.
In L.A., Sirhan
trivia question,
1969, Sirhan was convicted of killing RFK. Apollo 13 returned to Earth safely after an onboard incident caused them lots of trouble. Other news, the FBI lab reported that it could not determine the lyrics to Louie Louie on this date in 1964.
Bob Dylan was the writer of that song.
Yeah.
1970, Johnny Cash performed at the White House where Richard Nixon, he played A Boy Named Sue. Nixon liked him. Okay, so our question of the day. What's your traditional Easter meal?
All right.
What is your traditional Easter meal? What do you like to have your family on Easter Sunday to eat?
All right. Hold that thought.
All
We'll
right.
get into it after the break.
Okay.
With the Quicksilver card from Capital One, you earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase. Unlimited? Unlimited? Unlimited! 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 Any way you say it, earning unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase just sounds good. Capital One. What's in your wallet? What's in your wallet? What's in your wallet?
Capital One Bank USA, N.A.
At Merrick, we know dogs are in charge. So our dog foods start with deboned meat, poultry, or fish, and Sorry. Coming!
Here's your ducky.
And because real whole foods are better for your dog, each Merrick recipe is packed with whole fruits and vegetables. Excuse me.
You want to go out right now? Okay.
Dogs are in charge. Serve them well. Merrick.
Available at your local pet store.
Let the Carnaby Girls be your Easter connection. Their dress department has the perfect look for your Easter parade. All dresses are 20% off, casual to dressy. Carnaby Girls can help you with your Easter basket ideas. Faithful fashion tees, flip-flops, and adorable Easter charms. Plus, check out Brighton's 4 new World Crosses: the Shepherd, Light of Life, Kingdom, and Holy Cross. Finish your look with a straw Brighton crossbody and a sandal to match. If fashion is your passion, come see the girls at Fairfield's fashion leader, Carnaby Square.
Did you know Asbury & Associates offers certified nurse midwife services? Meet Julie Reinhardt, the newest midwife of their team. Both Julie and Abigail Skinner bring years of nurse midwife experience to Asbury & Associates. Their services include obstetrical care and delivery, well woman exams, birth control counseling, infertility counseling, and many more gynecology services. Asbury & Associates, with 4 offices in Southern Illinois to serve you. Call and schedule an appointment today.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another time capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when Gary Hart and Walter Mondale were neck and neck in the primaries? John Glenn saw the writing on the wall.
I have therefore decided to withdraw from the race.
The USFL began its 2nd season, while the NFL's Baltimore Colts sneaked out of town in the middle of the night to their new home in Indianapolis. Hollywood lost Jackie Coogan, William Powell, and Sam Jaffe. The question on everyone's mind was,
where's the beef?
And here's what the radio is serving up.
Hello.
Got it yet? Well, the answer and a hunk of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
Isn't it nice to have a charming local place? A place that's quaint and friendly?
Hi guys, welcome back.
A place that has essentials you need and a special shopping selection that is sure to impress.
Oh, look at this.
Ooh, those are so nice.
Oh, look at this one.
The Fairfield Chamber of Commerce invites you to shop local. In Fairfield, you're sure to find what you need. A small town with a big selection of restaurants and shopping. Love all your local merchants.
March 1984.
Kenny Loggins and Footloose, the top song of March 1984. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another time capsule.
Black's Fashion Flowers in downtown Fairfield can make any occasion more special with custom-designed floral arrangements and gift items. Check out their selection of Southern Illinois-made Ravenswood Hollow soaps and lotions, Fannie Mae candies, Southern Sisters gourmet food items, and clean-burning soy candles. Black's also has a wide selection of sympathy items. Plus, they're your home for tuxedo rentals from Jim's Formal Wear. Give them a call at 847-7076 or stop in at 310 East Main. Black's Fashion Flowers, your florist with a personal touch, across from the courthouse in downtown Fairfield.
J. Wilderman Autoplex Giant Spring Savings Event. Giant savings on every new Ford, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram. Over 50 new 2018 models must go. Up to $16,000 off new Rams. Up to $8,000 off Renegade. And up to $15,500 off F-150. Giant discounts on over 300 available pre-owned vehicles. Zero down financing. And over 70 vehicles, $79 to $199 per month with approved credit. Stop by for a friendly buying experience and view all the Spring Savings Event specials 24/7 at jwildermanautoplex.com.
And welcome back to Morning Coffee on this Wednesday. KO Wednesday.
KO Wednesday. I fixed it. No longer is Tiger chasing shirt.
All right.
He's now chasing skirt.
All right. Question of the day.
Yes.
What is your traditional Easter food?
Real easy. I can say
What do you eat on Easter?
A ham. That's it.
Well, that's just about it. I think everybody's.
And
that's going right out. That's right on the edge.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We don't get out there.
You're thinking outside the box.
Well,
man.
you're thinking no cow pung chicken over at the place. We smoke a ham.
We've done ham in the past. We've done steaks in the the past. Barbecue. We've done barbecue in the past.
That's a good idea.
I mean, because people come over.
I'm having the whole family over at my house. There will be no steaks.
What are you going to do?
Ham.
Ham's it.
You got to do ham.
Well,
I must smoke a pork loin.
That's not bad.
We are going out of town, so I really don't know what we're having.
We go south of town. We go out to Carol's folks' house, and the family gathers there, and it's always ham.
I'm headed down to Saline County on Sunday.
Really? The Salt County.
Yep. Saline County.
Saline.
By the way, just before I get into a couple other things.
By the way, the phone number is 842-3715. Tell us what your traditional Easter
You're
dinner
welcome
is.
to join us and give us that.
What your favorite Easter food is.
Easter sushi.
If you got an odd one, that'd be nice to know. How about the nattering nabobs of negativism in our community?
Oh, man.
Well, I'm glad you asked, Mike.
There you go, Ken.
I'll tell you what. The amount of negativity in this community right now is cancerous. We have some people open up a new business.
New restaurant downtown.
Immediately. Well, a restaurant's never made it in there before. The first thing out of their mouth is something negative.
Doesn't matter. Somebody's putting forth the effort, and you know what? As a citizen of Fairfield, I think
that's
you
exactly
owe it
right.
to yourself, and you owe it to this community to support them.
Yes, you do.
Now, you may go in there, and you try it, and you go, well, I don't like it. And that's fine.
But give them another shot at least.
Shot.
Yes.
Oh, you always give a restaurant a second shot after they first start. Sometimes things don't go well.
You know, the cleanup day. And, people have gotten together and have tried to organize this thing very well. And there's going to be buildings. And that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But my gosh, and our community is so blessed. There's another thing I want to talk about.
Here's an idea for you.
I got you wound up.
Let me throw this out there. All right. You know what? If you are complaining about places that aren't going to be cleaned up on cleanup day, you know what? Get a group of people, a group of friends.
Clean it up.
Go to that place and clean it up. Ask them, you know what? Hey, would you mind if we came in and helped clean up for you?
Would you mind if we towed off 50 cars?
I don't know. I don't know that would fly. But you know what? If it's that much of a problem,
if it's an elderly person, reach out to them and help them.
You know what? There's a prime opportunity. You know, if you need service hours for school or anything.
Yep.
That there you go. Prime opportunity for you.
You bet.
All right. So what?
Another thing is there's a lot of positives in this community right now. Look at our FFA. Look at our band, highest rated band.
Yep.
Look at our sports team.
Oh, the sports
Look at
teams have been
our
incredible.
academic teams. There's a lot of good things happening in this community, but it just seems like the naysayers jump all over it. You know, get a life is my advice to you.
And talk isn't always cheap. So we gotta get Odie to come here and do this.
If you can't support this community, don't let the Fairfield sign hit you in the rear on the way out.
I like that.
Man.
He's on fire.
Tough
He's on
talk.
fire.
Tough talk from
I
Odie.
love Matt Carpenter. I'll have Jeff in here on me in a minute.
You know,
now, speaking of Jeff,
he's totally against Flat Jeff.
What is your thoughts on Flat Jeff?
Flat Jeff.
We're talking about, Jeff, a likeness of him, much like the Flat Double D that you can get at Rush Appliance and Furniture, with a fedora, with a little card in it that says press.
Yes, I like it.
I like it too.
Now, he was in here talking. Outside of this room, name me two people that like. I said, well, Tom Levine
loves it,
and now we can throw Ken Odie.
There's two.
I'm all over it.
All right. Well, you got to do the Flat Double D.
Yeah.
I put mine so that when you walk in the house, it was sitting, so it's the first thing you see when you walked into the house. Mm-hmm. And my wife screamed.
I may have the ultimate photo
of Flat
Double D.
Oh yeah.
Have you submitted it yet?
He is. I know. I'm working on it.
Okay.
Will be in the fangs of a Wayne County Sheriff's Department canine.
Oh, that's great! Oh, that'll be huge.
But he tears it up too quick.
I wanted to go out and put Flat Double D, find a construction zone and put Flat Double D just right underneath one of those pavers.
Yeah. We've got a couple of good ones so far.
Yeah. If we get enough of them, we could fill up some potholes maybe.
There you go.
You win $200. Randomly, we're going to pick from these photos.
Yeah.
In about 3 weeks.
It's not the best photo.
We've already got one from California.
Really?
Wow. Flat Double D made the trip to the West Coast, where he's very popular.
Oh, yeah.
You know that dog I was talking about yesterday that they found out 130 miles out in the sea in Bangkok? They say they think it fell off a fish trawler because we're trying to figure out how a dog got 135 miles.
I did hear that.
I told you. I thought
Powerful
maybe somebody threw him off or he fell off.
They said that they wrapped a rope around his neck and pulled him on, and which is never a good way to pick up a dog.
His neck.
Yeah. After he survived the drink for hours, they killed him.
So did they lasso him or something?
Yes, they lassoed him. He did not bark or whimper.
Probably too tired.
They took him back to Thailand, and the guy that saw him and rescued him said that if he's not claimed by somebody at the dog shelter, he will take the dog because he thinks he's a hero to have survived that. Isn't that a great story?
That is a good story. That is a pretty good story.
You and I got into a dispute about this earlier today. Here's a story.
We did?
Yes, we did. We disagreed. Because
I
came up
That's
with
right. Okay.
Less than 5 hours is okay, and 4 other sleep myths that are a serious risk to your health.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
Number 1, you can get by on less than 5 hours sleep.
I've done it.
For a short amount of time, I think.
I agree.
I mean, you can do it for a week or a couple of 3 weeks or a month maybe, then it really starts to take its toll.
It's said that the president does that, our current president, and that Margaret Thatcher said that she could get by. But it's not a good idea. Snoring is harmless, number 2.
Nah.
It's
Do
hard
you know
on
my
your heart.
wife? Do you know my wife? It isn't harmless.
That's a myth, though, right?
What do you mean isn't harmless?
Snoring is harmless is a myth, right?
That's a myth, yes.
Because anytime I would snore, my wife would strike me.
That's exactly why I have a CPAP.
That's what I have.
You catch an elbow to the head.
My snoring days are over.
It's like sleeping with Darth Vader.
Agree.
All right.
It is.
Number 3, booze for bed boosts sleep.
I agree with that.
I don't. No, it's not. It's not. According to experts, it keeps you from getting a deep sleep. Now, it might knock you out if you drink enough of it.
If I would say if you drink enough, you're out.
But a deep sleep is not going to happen.
But if you have maybe a glass of wine before bed.
Well, I'm not saying
red wine. That's good for your heart.
It just kind of slows you down.
You're trying to find
maybe a
excuse to
sip
drink,
of whiskey or something. Just slows
No, the
you
wine
down.
would give me heartburn, and I'd be up half the night.
You know me, if I had a glass of wine, I'd spill it on my belly. Number 4, watching TV helps you unwind.
I don't agree with that. No.
I'm going to tell you, the first rule at our house is that there is no TV in the bedroom.
But you
None.
found out the other night that watching the Notre Dame fire.
No, she
kept
was
you
watching
awake,
that on her
right?
phone.
But see, that was not.
That
good
was
for
just
your
as
soul.
bad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I should have told her this. I should have told her it was bad
That's
for
right.
me. It was bad for me. I didn't sleep.
Rita
She
and I
kept-
we jump in bed there and turn on that day's morning coffee. And
Do you really?
And in 5 minutes we're out. We're out.
Really? It takes you that long?
Well, it's good that we're here for something. And fine, for number 5.
I'm glad we could help.
That's right.
Number 5, snoozing your alarm isn't that bad for you. That's a myth.
Really?
Yes, I do not have a snooze alarm. Do you?
I don't ever use. I mean, I don't remember the last time I've actually slept till my alarm went off. Usually, I'm up.
I do not have an alarm.
You,
Let me
you
tell
have an inner alarm.
But,
I
10,
do
15
too.
minutes ahead of time because for the majority of my life, I've had to get up at 3:30, 4 o'clock. So now I get
up at
just
5.
common nature.
I get up at 5, and my alarm is Carter Trucking. They make the turn onto the South Highway, and they get on it right there. They're hitting the gas right in front of my house, and if I'm still sleeping at 5:05, there is a semi with my name on it coming down South First. Mike, wake up! So there you go, 5 minutes, and you don't agree with at least 2 of them.
I don't. Yeah, no.
Yeah, you can't argue with the evidence. One other thing I wanted to tell you about,
And that may be a case. Then that's me personally. Now, someone else. Every one of those may be true.
You guys ever had a sleep study? I know you have.
Twice.
I have not had a sleep study.
That is
You don't
an amazing
snore?
process.
I don't think
you know
so.
what I had? I had 90 events in an hour.
Yeah, I had. I was in the 80s.
Sometimes
I had a CPAP within 12 hours.
Sometimes I do snore, and I get elbowed in the head, and that keeps me from
boot to the head.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Tina reaches over and dots my eye, and says, "Quit snoring."
2 things I want to say before we go to break and get ready. We're going to do the quick trivia questions first.
We got a couple
All right.
minutes.
Well,
left.
these are a couple things that you don't want to miss. You mentioned it earlier. 50% off on a $10 gift certificate to Simply Enough Scrubs and Stuff.
Just a mile north of Fairfield on the Enterprise Road.
You can't miss it.
For $5, you can get a $10 certificate, 50% off, and you can buy as many certificates as you want, and get all kinds of stuff there. You just go to the retail tab on the big deals. And the second, we have 2 chairs, 2 easy chairs from Eubingers. One is an England power recliner. You can go to sleep on this. Performance fabric. It cleans with a damp cloth.
Even if you dump coffee on it.
Or if you're not dumping it on your belly like I do. It's at Eubingers.
Think of it this way. When you dump coffee with your belly like that, it's like a tray that keeps it from going on the floor.
Well, it keeps it away from other parts, okay? This is a $780 item that's on sale on the Big Deal store for $469. And you can buy it now. It's not like an auction or anything like it. And the other is an Ashley red recliner at Eubingers Furniture Store up near Flora. It is a $320 chair for $210. All you have to do is go on the retail tab on the Big Deal store, and this is low-hanging fruit. You should be able to make a ton of money. If you're looking for chairs, this is the place to look.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for scrubs, you can't get much better deal than that.
Nope.
So please do that. Check that out. Can we go ahead and get our trivia now?
Well,
or do you want to wait?
Let's. We got a couple of minutes.
All right, all
Let's-
right.
let's-
Well,
we can tell one more story, and then we'll go into that.
Well, here's what I've been. By the way, we've had some good opportunities to grab lunch in the square lately, haven't we?
Oh yeah,
not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done it. I went up with you to get a carn dog. Yeah. I call them carn dog.
We walked out the door yesterday.
Yeah.
At about 1 o'clock, and Big Boy was gone.
Mm-hmm.
They must have sold out.
Sold out.
And they were gone. I was like,
doggone it.
Yeah.
Should have got there earlier.
I mean, I
The
should've
new
walked over
restaurant
early.
opening up in downtown Fairfield. It's called Javaloo.
Jabaloo.
Is that the name of it?
Jabba or Java?
I think
I can't remember.
Jabba. J-A-B-A, I think.
Wonder what the meaning of that is.
I don't know.
If anybody
but,
knows.
They are going to, I think they're shooting for the end of the month.
Not a reference to Jabba the Hutt, I would have.
The alley out there looks fabulous.
Oh, yeah. They've got tables and they've
Yeah.
got plants.
Didn't they ask for permission to do that?
Yes,
they
they got permission from the city to do that.
They've stopped all vehicular traffic down that alley.
Yeah. Jeff can't get his little car down that alley now.
It's it looks awesome.
Yeah, it does. It does look good. So
Coming up, we're going to get some kind of report sometime about the Atkinson Forest Project. Do we have any idea when that's going to happen?
not sure when that's going to be taken.
I mean,
to the
they're
state.
continuing to meet, the committee, right?
Yeah, committee is continuing.
Next
to
council meeting is what, next Tuesday?
And that's the day that they're going to. Isn't that the day? No.
First one.
First meeting in May.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
spring cleanup coming.
April 23rd.
I am assembling. I am assembling what's going to go there. It's now I have a storage container south of town.
Yeah.
It is now being staged so that I can get rid of some stuff.
Okay. How are you going to get rid of it? I mean, are you just going to take it to the dumpsters? Okay.
Yeah. Well, no. It's spring cleanup. Isn't there a opportunity to be able to bring stuff to the city?
There's a dumpster down by the city garage down at the East King Street.
All right.
Go until you can't drive no more, and you're there.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's what it's for, right?
Yeah, that is what it's for.
Okay,
yes,
well,
sir.
And I think FNB's
I want to contribute. I want to
having
contribute.
a shred day that day.
It's for paper only.
Yes.
They're not going to take any electronics, but it's paper shred.
Who's
day
doing the
only.
electronics that day? CDC?
Might be CDC. I'm not sure. Anyway,
Yeah,
someone will call and let
you
us
can
know.
get
I'm
rid of
sure.
a TV for a small fee.
Like $10.
Yeah.
Which let me tell you something.
It's worth every penny.
When we
of
bought
it.
the house,
it is.
When we bought the house, there was one of those great big inside furniture TV units upstairs.
The console.
Ugh, what a headache to try to be able to find some way to disassemble it and get it downstairs.
All right. Okay, guys.
We're going to take a break. We're going to do the trivia
Yeah,
first. Let's get the 10 questions that you
get
give
the 10
us.
questions. All right. So, Ken Odie has trivia today.
Here we go.
Ken, what are the questions?
This is a menage a trois.
Mercy.
What year did construction begin on Notre Dame Cathedral?
Okay.
Okay.
It's a timely question.
That is kind of timely. That would be 2019.
I didn't say reconstruction.
Oh, okay.
What year did they lay the first block?
Okay.
Okay. All right. That's question one.
Okay. Number 2, how many electrons does a hydrogen atom have?
All right.
Number 3, the fear of being in a commitment or getting married is known as what?
Okay.
Number 4, what retired NBA star appeared in the 1996 film Kazam?
Okay.
Number 5, in geometry, how many sides are on a heptagon? Number 6, originally from Quebec, what food derived its name from the French slang word meaning mess?
Okay.
Number 7, what does the Statue of Liberty hold in her right hand?
Okay.
Number 8, which bone is the largest bone in the human body? Number 9, which major American airline is named after a Greek letter? And number 10, The Great Gatsby was written by what author?
Okay.
All
We're
right.
going to take a break. We're going to come back with Representative Bailey right after this.
Research shows that on average, 50% of Americans carry cash while 77% carry a smartphone. Wouldn't you love to pay a friend with just a few clicks on your phone? Well, now you can. This is Jessica Sanders at the Fairfield Banking